Alright, next we're going to do a student registration import. Now to do this, of course, you're going to log into AccuTrack again, go to the main menu, expand out database, and go to import. And then your target table is going to be student registration. Now remember, to do a registration import, you need to have already put in the students and the activities. So these two need to be done before you can do this one. So I'm going to select student registration, and I'm going to browse to find my file. And here's my file on the desktop. And I'm going to click Overwrite Current Registration. What that will do is it will replace the registration that's in the database with the registration that is in the import file. So all last semester's registrations will now go away. Those students won't be able to sign in. Now, it won't erase their records. All it will do is erase their registration. So I'm going to overwrite it. You don't have to overwrite. If you don't overwrite, what will happen is it will add to the existing registration that's already in there. Okay, so I'm going to overwrite. And I'm going to say next, and then I'm going to look at my file. This is showing me my import file on the bottom, and once again, I want it to look like this with a line between each piece of data. You can kind of click around and get it looking the way you want. If that doesn't work, you'll need to repair your file before you do the import. I happen to prefer comma delimited, but you can use these other file types. Okay, so I'm going to say next, and then up here I'm going to map it. I'm just going to clear the old ones. And I'm going to tell it category is column 1, and column 2 is my identification. That is the course identification, section number or course ID. And then column 3 is activity. Now remember, whatever you map for identification and activity has to be identical to what you mapped when you did the activity import. If you don't have both these fields and you did map both of them in the prior import, it will matter. Okay? So whatever you did in the prior import, it has to match exactly. Then I'm going to also map my student ID right here. And then I'm going to say next. And it's telling me everything's good to go. Everything in green is good. I can kind of run down and check this. And then I'm going to say finish. And now it's going to import those, and it's already done. If you have a large import file, it will not go this fast. If you're going across the network, it may go very slow. So if you're going across the network, you may want to go onto the server. But I had about 500 in here, so as you can see, it's not that large. And then, of course, if I want to schedule this as an automated import, I can schedule it right here, between this day or this time and this time, whatever times I want, whatever days I want. I can say schedule, and then it will look for that file on the hard drive, expect it to be named the same thing, and expect it to be located in the same place. And AccuTrack will grab it during those hours and import it. You just need to have your student information system put that file out there. So I'm going to go ahead and say OK, and now my import is done, and now I can go to registration, and I can find that my registration is there. So if I click on tutoring and I click on these classes, you see over on the right pop up the students that are registered for that course. So these students have been registered according to my import file. And basically, that's all there is to the registration import. Just remember that to do it, you need to do the student import and the activity import first. Thank you.